Good evening. We invite you to watch the English news on essential television channel of the North Province, celebrating the 99th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day, June 21st, 1925, June 21st, 2024. Yesterday, Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Farland Front Committee of North Province organized a meeting with press agencies in the province. Speaking at a meeting, Mr. Nguyễn Xuân Hùng, Vice Chairman of the North Provincial People's Committee, emphasized, along with national press, the press and journalists in Đồng Nai have closely followed the party policies and guidelines, promptly reflecting the dynamic achievements in all aspects of life. The party building work, the political system of province, they have contributed to bringing the cultural image and people of Đồng Nai to all regions of the country. In addition, the North Press has made important contribution in fighting against manifestation of corruption, negativity, wastefulness, and social evils, and in countering the false, distorted arguments of hostile forces opposing the revolutionary course of our party. Speaking at ceremony, journalists also expressed their desire for the province to create better conditions for press agencies within and outside the province to fulfill their missions. Yesterday, the Đồng Nai Department of Education and Training organized a professional competence inspection for the staff and teachers assigned to invigilate and supervise the multiple choice test sessions. The inspection content include 50 questions covering 2024 high school graduation exam regulations, handling potential situations during the exam, and the responsibilities of both stationed and mobile inspection forces. Following the inspection, all participants met the requirements. This is one of the conditions for staff and teachers to be eligible to participate in the invigilation and supervision of the high school graduation exam. The export value to the U.S. market in the past 5 months reached $44.44 billion, an increase of 22.3%, equivalent to an increase of $8.11 billion compared to the same period last year, accounting for 28.4% of the country's total export value. Following the years, export to the EU increased by $2.51 billion, China by $2.19 billion, ASEAN by $1.52 billion, Hong Kong is by $1.29 billion, and South Korea by $1.02 billion compared to the same period last year. These figures indicate that exports are currently the most direct and significant driver of Vietnam's economic growth. Favorable exports contribute to positive GDP growth and vice versa. For the import market, the first 5 months of 2024 saw the highest increase in imports from China at $13.72 billion, followed by ASEAN with an increase of $2.29 billion, and South Korea with an increase of $1.63 billion. Yesterday, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg urged member countries to present a united front in response to issues related to new defense parts between Russia and North Korea. Speaking during a discussion while visiting Ottawa, Canada, Stoltenberg said, "We need to be aware that our adversaries are increasingly collaborating. They are supporting each other in ways we haven't seen before. As they become more closely allied, it's more important for us to be united." Stoltenberg also mentioned that growing closeness between Russia and ASEAN countries means that NATO needs to be cooperate more closely with allies in Asia-Pacific region. The NATO Secretary General's statement came after Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korea leader Kim Jong-un signed an agreement in Pyongyang in which both sides committed to mutual defense. The state news agency IRNA reported yesterday that Iran Interior Minister Ahmad Vahidi announced the deployment of over 170,000 personnel to ensure security for upcoming presidential election. Speaking in Tehran, Vahidi detailed the measures to be implemented to secure the 14th presidential election scheduled for June 28th. He stated that this force primarily consists of police officers and members of the Persians a volunteer paramilitary militia operated by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Mr. Vadi expressed confidence that election would proceed smoothly. You have just watched the English news on the Central Television Channel of North Province. Goodbye and see you again.